Hi, I'm Daryl and I'm just going to give you some tips for this MiEV car. So there's just a few little good to knows. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll talk about it. Okay, at the back there you can see there's a charging port. There's two charging ports on this car, one on each side. The one on the left hand side is for the rapid charger, DC fast charging, that's at public charging stations. And on this side there's the AC charging. And what's really important to know about this car is it can only be charged on a 16 amp or higher power supply. So if you're using a public charger at a supermarket, they're most likely going to be between 16 and 40 amp supplies, so you would be able to use those. But be careful about using chargers that just plug into a regular wall outlet. This is a caravan socket connector and we just used it to charge the car. We loaded about 14.5 kilowatts into the car. It was very near flat, but yeah, you need to use a socket that looks like this. There's the charger cable there. Okay, so here's the driver's side door. If we go in here, I'll just point out that under the seat here there's a little lever and that opens the fast charging port. So you just pull that up like that to open the fast charging port. And here, just where your knee is by the edge of the door, is the other charging port, which is for the regular AC charging. And when you turn the car on, you need to just have the key tag present. So here's the key tag here. Just have to have that present inside the car, and the car will detect that it's in the car. And then here you can just turn this on, and you turn it on just like a normal key. You turn it around and then turn it on one more nick, just like you're starting the engine on a regular car. And the car will make a little beep, and then the green ready light will come on. So that green ready light means that the car's on and everything's running and you're ready to drive. There's a little push button thing here, which changes the displays. So see how it says 93 kilometers at the moment. The car's fully charged, and this approximation is based on how you're driving recently. So I think the car was recently driven on the motorway, so if you drive at slightly slower speeds, I've seen it come up with more than 100 kilometers when fully charged. What else? You've got your mirror adjusts. I think that folds in the mirrors. Yes, it does. It's good. So the mirrors automatically fold in at the sides. Fold the mirrors back out. What else? Oh yes, the gearbox. This car has a few different gears. So you got park, reverse neutral drive, and then eco. Eco decreases the acceleration a little bit so that you can get a little bit more range on each charge. And B mode is engine braking, extra regenerative braking, which allows the car to gather more energy when you go down steep hills. Also, if you're in start-stop traffic, say just driving in busy city traffic, B mode will mean that you'll have to use the brake a little less. So use B mode when you're driving down steep hills is mainly the most important thing, and that will save you from wearing out your brakes. In the center you've got your air conditioning controls there. If you turn it around to auto, it works everything out by itself, or you can adjust the fan and everything manually, and temperature. You've got air conditioning and heating over there. You can push this to get it going. Just put it back to normal. Using the air conditioner and heater, of course, uses a little bit of your range, but you can, if you just adjust the cooling to just a little bit cool in summer and just a little bit of heating in the winter, then it won't chew into your range so much. Yeah, so that's that. Got the CD player in the center there. It has AM/FM radio. Right. Oh, here's another point. Just when you're not using the charger, put the rubber cap back onto the charge connector. And this little rubber flap, it protects the locking switch there. So that's good to just keep the cap on that when you're not using it. Oh yes, and in the back, to fold the back seats down, there's levers here. So I'll just show you where I am. So there. So just all the way back here, there's a little lever in there that allows you to fold the seats down. So you push them forward, and that way you can move the seats. That's an important one. And in the back under the seats, so at the front edge of the rear seat, there's a little pull loop handle, and when you pull that, it will allow you to lift up the rubber off the rear cushion, and under the rear cushion is the tyre repair kit. Note, to get the tyre repair kit out, you actually need a screwdriver. You need a little about a medium-sized Phillips head screwdriver. That's what the fast charge port looks like. There's about 100 locations around New Zealand with these chargers. In the glove box I put a welcome to ChargeNet kit. It has key tags to activate the chargers. That's a paid service, so you have to sign up with a credit card to use those chargers.